This show is brought to you by
ADNOC L&S completes its IPO book building and Jamjoom Pharma to raise $336 million in its Riyadh IPO. You're watching the Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm RamiaFarrage. ADNOC Logistics and Services has completed its IPO's book building and public subscription process, raising around $769 million in gross proceeds. The offering was oversubscribed by 163 times by local, regional, and international investors. Total demand reached over $125 billion. ADNOC says it's the highest ever oversubscription level for a UAE book build IPO. The share price has been set at 55 cents, depicting a market cap of $4 billion. The listing is the sixth company ADNOC has brought to market within 5 years. The Saudi IPO of Jamjoom Pharma will raise $336 million after shares were priced at the top of a marketed range. Jamjoom is selling 21 million shares priced at $16 each, the top of a range that started under $15. The oversubscription rate was 67.2 times. Jamjoom will take orders from retail investors from May 30th to June 1st. The listing date has yet to be announced. Jamjoom's listing in Riyadh is set to test investor appetite. Iraqi officials say they haven't reached a final agreement with Saudi companies on investments in oil and gas. Earlier, Iraqi officials said Aramco would establish the Akas gas field with a production capacity of 400 million cubic feet of gas per day, among other projects. The Iraqi oil ministry now says Aramco is planning to invest in the Iraqi oil and gas sector, but a final agreement has yet to be reached. The market valuation of Nvidia is now near $1 trillion after shares surged 30% overnight on impressive quarterly results. The American firm specializes in chips coveted in the AI boom. If Nvidia hits the $1 trillion mark, it will join a club of only 5 companies, all U.S. tech giants except Saudi Aramco. The company stunned the markets with revenue guidance for Q2 of $11 billion, which is double most forecasts. And Nvidia's surge is reflected in today's Forbes Real-Time Billionaires ranking, where Nvidia CEO and President Jensen Huang is our biggest winner after gaining $6.5 billion overnight, and now with net worth of $34 billion. His wealth increased 23.5% on that stock rally. He's tied for the top spot with Oracle's Larry Ellison, who's also up $6.5 billion with net wealth of $129.5 billion. And our third place winner is owner of the LA Clippers, Steve Ballmer. He's up $3.1 billion with net wealth of $100.3 billion. Check out our website and our social media for all of the latest billionaires news. And staying with billionaires, Elon Musk's brain implant company Neuralink has received approval for its first in-human clinical trial. U.S. Food and Drug Administration approval is a critical milestone after earlier struggles to gain approval. Musk envisions brain implants could cure a range of conditions including obesity, autism, depression, and schizophrenia, as well as enabling web browsing and telepathy. He made headlines late last year when he said he was so confident in the device's safety that he would be willing to implant them in his own children. I'm RamiaFarrage. This is the Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.